Hi, welcome to the Center Stage Guitar Academy site tutorial video. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to get the most out of the site, how to navigate around, and just show you basically everything that the site has to offer. So, if you've purchased a subscription plan, you can start here at Student Home link. And this shows you all the different categories that you have to choose from. So we have beginner lessons, genre lessons, skill lessons, song lessons, artist studies, and volumes. Beginner lessons, obviously this is where you go if you're a beginner. You click that and you can view the lessons from here. This would be lesson 1. And this is what the lesson page looks like. Below the lesson page, you can view related videos within that category from the lesson page right here. So this would be the next lesson, simple songs, in the beginner category. Then you can move on to building blocks of music, etc. So that's just an example of a lesson. But let's go back to the student home so I can describe these categories in more detail. So the genre lessons, here you're going to find all the lessons pertaining to specific genres. So you click that, and then you can go to rock genre, blues, country, bluegrass, classical, flamenco, jazz, funk, and so on. When you click on one of these, let's pick blues genre. Then here are all the lessons related to the blues that we have to offer. Now, when you're browsing through lessons, if you see a lesson that you like, you think you might want to view at some point, but you don't have the time at the moment, you can always click and add it to your playlist. And I'll go into more detail on that in a little bit. So back to student home. Skill lessons. Here you can pick from specific skills or techniques, scales and modes, chords, improv, exercises if you just want to work on, your finger dexterity and speed. Theory, articulations. Articulations would include stuff like hammer-ons and slides, different ways to make notes sound different. Fingerstyle, this is a popular category. A lot of people want to learn fingerstyle guitar. Slide guitar, arpeggios, alternate tunings, ear training. This is where you can kind of test your knowledge of being able to pick out certain intervals, which can help with just playing by ear in general. Tone and maintenance. Then we have our most popular category, song lessons, and this is divided up into genre as well. So if you want to pick, you want to learn a rock song, you can look through all the rock songs we have available. And we have quite a few. So you can browse through there and look. All those lessons have the tabs with them inside of the lesson. So let's go to Back in Black, for example. And we also give the song difficulty level. So between 1 and 10, you can see there that this is a difficulty level of 3. So here's the lesson. You can play it. This lesson we're going to be learning. You can pause it. You can turn up the volume here. You can lower the volume. You can make it full screen by clicking that button. This is the button right here for full screen. And you can play it
by AC/DC.
and pause it. You can also slide your slider here if you want to move forward more quickly. Fast forward and rewind. And then the tabs open up right here in lesson charts. You can click that and view the tab as well, right within the lesson. And you can scroll the tab here. You can also click this and download the chart onto your computer. And then here's related videos as well in the rock genre. And you can scroll through those by clicking these buttons here. It'll show you 4 at a time. So that's the lesson itself. So let's go back to Student Home, Song Lessons, and let's go back to Rock Lessons. I want to show you. So before you pick a lesson, you can view also the song difficulty right here. So if you're a beginner, you're going to be looking for stuff that's like song difficulty 1 or 2, maybe 3. But if you get to something that's like 4, then you know it might be a little bit advanced for you at the moment. It's just kind of a little hint for you. But I'll show you an even faster way to search songs in a minute. So our last category, well, there's 2 more, but this one, artist studies. So these are lessons on specific guitar heroes, guitar legends. We have currently Jimmy Page, B.B. King, Jerry Garcia, Keith Richards. So these are going to be lessons that focus on their specific playing style. And you can collapse these by clicking these again. And then the last is volumes. This one's more for if you're migrating over from the previous version of the site, but it's really just kind of the order in which we produced a lot of the lessons. So, I mean, if you're a beginner, they're basically the first 5 volumes, but really it's more of just a collection. I would kind of stick more to these first 5 categories are more organized for your benefit. So something else that's available on the Student Home is your playlist. You can see there that I've added the Jimmy Page riffage lesson to my playlist. So all your videos would appear here in your playlist. You can also look at your playlist by clicking the playlist link in the menu on the left-hand side. So the last feature on the Student homepage is the Search for Songs search bar. So here you can type a title. Let's try Purple Haze. And there's Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix, or any lesson that might mention the words Purple Haze. And then to get rid of that, you just hit that X right there. You can also search by artist. So let's try Ed Sheeran. And it should pull up, there's 2 Ed Sheeran songs. You can also filter by song difficulty. So let's say you just want to find all the lessons with a difficulty level of 1. You click that, and they pop up, and you can go straight to the lesson from here. And then you can also filter out some of these genres. Say you don't want any metal songs, you just check that box, and then it'll give you a new listing. Now, if you want to start from scratch with this, you can hit your refresh button and get rid of any song difficulty selection like that. Okay, so from there, if you are a subscription member, you can go to your account and look at your account information, what you've ordered, your subscriptions, your billing, your saved credit cards, and whatnot. You can change stuff here. We have a news section, and usually there you'll find news on new lessons that have been posted. This link here, Helpful Tools, has some tools to help you. So there's a modal harmony guide. There's the key to tab symbols. This is a good one. It'll show you what all the symbols in the tablature mean. Bends, slides, what have you. So these are just some tools. There's a circle of fifths chart and such. Here we have tabs and charts. These are all the tabs or charts to all the song lessons we have available. Can be viewed here. Then we have jam tracks. So if you're looking to for a backing track to practice your lead playing or improvising, you can select from any of these jam tracks, and you just hit the play button, and away they go. You can lower the volume here and pause, and you can also fast forward and rewind by using the slider. The next link here is ear training, and we kind of discussed that there was an ear training category. And here you basically play these MP3s. It's going to give you a couple of notes, and you test yourself basically on what the interval is, or the sound of the chord. There's several different ones here. Here we have scale diagrams. So these are all the diatonic scales and pentatonic scales. Basically any tailed scale that we have taught, you can find the diagram here. And likewise with chord diagrams here. So this link, Student Evaluations, is where you can come and test your knowledge. They're multiple choice tests. They're multiple choice questions, and it's basically on theory and stuff we've covered in the first, it's mainly beginner stuff, but the first 10 volumes. And here is where you can make song requests. Please note, make sure you do a search before you request a song, because we may have already taught it. This happens a lot. So, but you can enter the artist and the song title here. And then here again is your playlist. So that's pretty much it. You can also come up here and click where it says welcome, and that takes you to your account as well. And other than that, we've pretty much covered everything. If for some reason you want to go back to the home page, you can click the logo here in the top left-hand corner. If you want to shop for more lessons, you can either you can hit right here, shop for lessons. So let's go over your packages. So if you buy a specific package, you'll find that in the My Courses link. And then you can click, you'll see a list of all the packages you've purchased. You can click that, and then you can start the lessons in that package. And that is pretty much it. I would highly suggest adding a few emails to your address book of your email. instructor@csgacademy.com and support@csgacademy.com. We'll send out emails to update you on new lessons and just general news. And if you ever have a support question or technical question, you'll want to have this in your address book so that it doesn't get thrown in your junk or spam mail. And if you have a question or need to contact us, you can come here to customer support. Click that. There's frequently asked questions, but if it's something that we haven't answered, you fill out this contact form and send it to us. And there you have it. So that's the rundown on the site. We hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the first lesson.